Alright, what's up guys? Last episode I went over all of the abilities, which ones I recommend, which ones I don't. I also talked a little bit about if I didn't really recommend them, then what kind of game type I would use them more so. So if I would use them for wanted or team games. Generally I just said if I would use them for team games. So this time we're going to go through the perks. Pretty much what these are passive effects. So you just always have them. You don't have to click anything like you would an ability. So here's an enhanced auto bash. This just means that you can hit more civilians before you fall. So if you're sprinting and you hit a bunch of civilians, you'll fall, which greatly slows you down. Makes you a much easier target to kill. So I would recommend this if you're getting chased a lot. Here's resistance. If you get stunned, it just reduces the time. I don't know by how much or anything. I don't really use this perk. I would not recommend it just because it's much less likely that you'll get stunned as opposed to just getting killed or something. So there's not. I mean, I don't know. If you find that you're getting stunned a lot consistently, yeah, I would use this perk. But you know, generally I don't get stunned. I don't know how many people do. Sorry, voice crack. Sorry. So in general, I would not recommend this perk. Blender. Okay. So once you step into a crowd and you like become part of that crowd, I guess you could say. If there is not already another NPC there that is your same persona, one of them will become your persona. So this is a very nice ability because it means that there's always going to be at least one other NPC that looks like you wherever you go. It creates confusion, it creates guessing in your opponents. I would definitely recommend this perk for all game types, no matter what. Fast getaway. So if your pursuers start a chase sequence, right? So if they just run straight at you from across the map, you see them from a mile away, and if on your screen, if it says run or escape or hide or whatever, then this is where this perk comes in. So it just decreases the time that you need to run away from your pursuers. I also would not recommend this. A lot of people run in this game, but most of the time, if they run up to you, it's either because they're just running everywhere and they're not specifically going for you, or they're running to get the 100 points. So you're not going to see the chase sequence until they're 2 feet from you. So yeah, I wouldn't use this. I don't know. Chase expert. It pretty much when you start a chase sequence with somebody else, it increases your speed. So if you guys are both sprinting flat out, none of you are using the sprint boost, you will go faster than your opponent. I wouldn't recommend this because I don't recommend chasing targets. If that's your game style, then yeah, use this because you know you'll catch your targets easier. However, I mean, the only time this perk is going to be helpful to you, you're going to be getting 100 points anyway, so you know, I wouldn't use it. Overall cooldowns, reduce the recharge time for each ability. I personally don't actually use this, but it seems really cool. I mean, you can use your abilities more, so yeah, I would recommend this. Pretty self-explanatory. Silent Hunt. This is probably, I don't know. I really like this. So there's 3 things. There's there's 4 things. Sorry. There's incognito. There's silent. There's discreet, and then there's chasing your target. So I don't really know how to explain this. Incognito pretty much means that your target has no idea who you are. They think that you're an NPC. Pretty much. I mean, as far as what sorry. your target might know you just from their intuition or their, like just seeing your character's body language. But if you haven't made any sudden movements around your target while you're in their line of sight, then you will be incognito to them. Silent means that you probably made some sudden movements. So you might have a red triangle above your head, you might not. Things that would make you go from incognito to silent is anything like sprinting, jogging, running through other characters, jumping down on something, climbing up something maybe, just doing anything too obvious, right? And so you can never, once you lose incognito, you can never go back to it, right? You can only get up to silent. If you go down to discreet, you can get back up to silent, right? So this is what that helps. If you ever get into discreet level, you will get back to the silent level fairly quickly. I would recommend this. It's a pretty good perk. But I mean, if most of the time you're getting incognito kills, you don't actually really need this. I mean, your perk slot is better used for something else. So yeah, so thanks. That was the multiplayer perks. Next time I'll talk about the streaks. Both, yeah, I'll be able to get through both the kill streak and the loss streak in that video. So thanks a lot. See you guys next time. Bye.